Here you go. Whoa! Hey, that was a quick one.
I don't know what happened, man.
How are you, folks?
We are here.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh, Steve.
This is so exciting.
We got people tuning in from the convention.
The Convention.
The Convention. Aho. What's up, Lee?
This is the Live from Vent Haven show. Episode, what is it, Ryan?
We're 48, man.
Wow.
We are at episode 48. And, yeah, Joe, you saw a shot of Scuba Diver Joe in the intro. We'll drop the full intro in on the YouTube playback. For some reason it crashed or something happened.
Yeah, for sure we got to play it. Yeah.
Of course. We're going to load it in.
Yeah, of course.
We edited a new intro, and then it...
and it's so good.
You know what, Steve? We're just going to roll it.
Roll it again. Do it again.
I have that power.
Let's do it. Roll
check
beautiful
out this beautiful
footage.
new bumper footage.
All right.
Come on, everybody.
This is a very special episode. I love this new bumper, Ryan. Good job.
Great editing, my friend.
All right. It really features the insiders. Guess.
Come on, clap it out.
That's it. Give it some love.
Clap it out, everybody. Come on, everybody. Clap it out.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
So there it is.
All right.
Folks. Steve, we're just going live here.
Yes.
A lot of people are watching this on playback. A lot of people are watching it on the YouTube playback. But for everyone that's watching it live right now, what should they be doing? Sharing this?
You absolutely have to share this right now and to as many ventriloquist friends as possible, because we are going to be going live to Vent Haven Convention with the show business of Al Getler. And super exciting to have some new guests with us tonight. Woji is here from not Poland anymore, but Germany. And let's see, we have Zach Winthy here.
All right, Zach is here.
Joey Harris is here. He's always good to see us. I know Wolfie and Reiner are also here. We're going to be talking about Reiner later.
Very cool.
Lots of great things to do on the show today, and especially featuring our show business, the business of show business with Al Getler. We're going to be going live.
Speaking of that,
to Vent Haven. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I think
What?
I'm about to have Al on in just a sec. I'm pulling.
Oh, that's really exciting.
Hey, Al, give me a thumbs up if you can hear us.
So here's the deal. Vent Haven is the museum that is in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky, and the Vent Haven Convention.
That's right.
Is what we're going to be going to.
Yeah. One sec. Hey, Al. Hey, Al Getler, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Al, can you hear
me?
Let's go live with Al. Let's do this. Here we go, Al.
I can.
Hey.
Guys.
There he is. I got nothing in my ears though.
Hello.
Hey. Al Getler.
I'm here with.
There we go. Hey, Chuck. How are you, buddy?
Lyons.
Look, he's married.
The man, the legend is here with me. Can you imagine?
I love this.
You know what it cost me to bring him here today?
I'm not sure. 3 or 4 cents. Big dollars.
Big dollars.
Oh.
Big dollars.
Hey, he's here at the mayor booth.
Yeah, I'm going to put the camera up here so we can look at you guys. Give me 1 second. It's very professional of me. But
That's all right.
at least see you. There you
At least you got your tie on. At least you got your tie on. Hey, Chuck.
Hey.
How are you, buddy?
See ya.
Good to see you. Chuck Lyon's one of the big insiders. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I said to him. I said, you got to start this video with me because you are a big insider.
That's right.
You are a big insider. So, hey, I have a special guest for you right now.
Oh, yeah?
Can I borrow one of those?
Uh-oh.
You won't believe this. This is
Oh.
This is awesome.
I can't
Exciting.
finger in I have a friend here with you.
Oh, yeah.
Look who's here.
I can't believe it.
Hers.
All right.
It's the Tiki.
Yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Here's
Hey, Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Look at that. Got both of the very first two Tikis.
Is that great?
Oh,
or
that's
what?
amazing. Fantastic. Yeah.
Is it something? I'm trying to get some more volume here.
All right.
Volume's not great.
Check
Steve,
1,
but
2, 3.
We're trying.
Check 1, 2, 3.
What's that?
Check 1, 2, 3.
It's not you. I think it's
okay.
us. Yeah.
Your phone might be cutting out because of the background
Some
noise.
other guests. Could you run down and get that gentleman in that checkered shirt there at the end? No, the checkered shirt. The guy all the way down the end there.
Folks.
I'm trying not to reveal who the
Okay.
special guest
Yeah.
is.
We're here at the mayor.
Yeah, but I have a special guest.
The Mayor Studios
What's that?
booth. We're here at Mayor Studios booth.
Yeah, we're in the mayor's studio in the IVS booth.
Okay, excellent. Boy,
Yeah.
Great organization.
That's why Chuck is here, because Chuck is the purveyor of the booth. So Sherry wants to say something to you.
Yeah, we're going to try and take a group shot with all the people that have Axtell here
oh
with
yes.
us today.
All right, great. Thank you. Woo!
And all the Tikis.
I'm a little upset though, Steve,
Yeah. What?
because she has one and I don't yet.
Well, you're
So-
coming out here in
I have
person.
number 22.
Is that right? Do they have number 1 and 2? Is that official?
That's true. Yep. That's a fact.
Official.
That's a fact.
Official, 1 and 2.
It's official. Good.
1 and 2.
That is really nice. Look at that. That is amazing. Do I have a shot of that?
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make an adjustment in a second. So I'm gonna talk here for a second as I'm making an adjustment. Let me tell you what's happened so far here at the convention. We have had Jeff Dunham.
Yep.
We had our junior, senior mics today. They were outstanding. I would say, and both of those combined, Steve, there were 13, 14 people that performed. I'd say half used Axtell
Oh.
gear. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
half of them. Yeah,
Fantastic.
kind of amazing.
Wow.
One young lady got up there with one of your pink skunks, and I mean, she just, I thought,
That's
blew the
Bryn.
doors off.
She did.
Bryn Cummings.
Absolutely blew the doors off.
Bryn Cummings.
Yeah, really good stuff. Yeah.
So you're well represented here, even though you're not
Oh,
here.
fantastic. Great.
Yeah. I'm waiting for this special guest to come. Where did he go? Pull him away. No, tell him he needs to come now. Come on. Hold on 1 second. If I drop off for a second, Steve, I'm just making a quick technical adjustment. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Give me one
Okay.
setting. 1 second. I want to change the setting here, and see if I can't get this to just sound a little better on
Okay.
our end. And our special guest is here.
All right.
Folks might not know him, so I'll give him a little introduction. Let me introduce to your audience, Steve, the Tony Award-winning Jay Johnson.
Jay Johnson. Woo-hoo.
Mr. Axtell.
Yeah.
I had to go
Oh
all
my
the
gosh.
way to Kentucky just to get this close to you. So, how are you, pal?
Well, that's wonderful to see you, man. Gosh.
Good to see you.
How cool.
Good to see you. You know, I wanted to say this because every time your Thursday afternoon get-togethers with you and Ryan, your hat, is this in honor of John?
It's interesting.
John. Yeah.
Interesting that you would
John,
say that
what-
because I had two mentors that had these hats. One was John Hardman, and the other was Tony
Yep.
Balone, who was the sculptor of the Barbie doll.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and both of them
Yeah.
wore these, and yes,
Well, John,
you're right. And he had a
I didn't
black
know the other
one.
one, but John for sure. John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Well, it looks good on you. You wear it well, and you know it fits you.
I had to put it.
We're having a great time. Wish you were here.
I had to
Wish you
wear
were
a mustache, Jay, because so Facebook could tell us apart.
Perfect.
Ah,
Perfect.
there you go.
Perfect. And it's working so far. Now I get very old man. No more Steve Axtell. It's like, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Well, it's great to see you, my
You
friend.
too.
I'm just about to adopt a seating figure. So I'm gonna
Fantastic.
adopt, so-
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good deal.
Good to see
All
you.
right, there you go. There's one special guest for you, buddy.
Yeah.
So listen, we're kind of racking them up for our good friends at Axtell. Little technical difficulty. We're having a hard time hearing you on our end.
Okay.
It's my equipment, not yours. So yeah. So let me say, I have a couple other people lined up. Yeah. Yeah, please. Yeah, we got another gentleman coming down here soon. Everybody's going to know he's written some great books on ventriloquism. But you tell me, how much more time do we have?
Oh yeah, I figured it was our spot, so I've got 15 minutes. No problem. Can you?
15?
Yeah, I do. If you want to go that long, or 10. 10.
Yeah, no. I have a few guests lined up, so we'll just keep working at it. And Mr. David Crone is coming here to contribute to the effort
All
because
right.
it'll make it a little easier
Fantastic.
Never
for
know.
us. Let me put David
All
Crone.
right.
You're on the live Axtell
Hey,
broadcast
David.
there.
How are you, man?
David Crone, Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
He is contributing a tripod here so we can
Woohoo!
make this a little easier for everybody. Yeah. So we're going to
thank
make
you.
another unprofessional
Okay.
technical adjustment here.
I'd love to
So,
see the background.
I don't know.
Point the camera at the
I don't know if
room.
Ryan wants to blacken us for a second.
Oh, okay.
But give me 1 second, and I'm going to make this adjustment.
All right.
Here we
We'll
go.
stand by, folks.
Pull off the face there.
This is
We'll watch.
this is very exciting. This is live
Love
from
to watch and critique.
Fort Mitchell, Kentucky.
Just kidding.
It's all sold
The
out.
Vent Haven International Ventriloquist Convention.
Yep. So what we're doing is we're just getting David's just a genius at everything, and he's putting this now on a tripod
Awesome.
so that we can actually have a shot there.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'll move it around a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll make that the basis right. Perfect. Look at that.
Oh boy.
How great is that?
Oh, fantastic.
Boom.
Yeah,
boom.
He's such a good man.
Boom.
I got to tell you, David Crone, he helped me out a couple weeks ago. I think I may have mentioned
Yes,
this
you
to
did.
you. I started using an
Right.
auto thing called Go Button
Yeah.
that David helped me with, and it's been sensational.
That's right.
I've used it in some stage
The
shows
go
already.
button.
Yeah,
Right.
good stuff.
Yep. Wow, that's fantastic.
So what did we miss today? Anything
Woo.
so far in the show?
No, so you're right off the top. Right off the top. We just had a few.
Right on the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, super
All
fun.
right, good. Well, let me do this, Steve.
Yeah.
Let me give you a shot of the dealer's
Okay.
room as we will go around here.
Is there one dealer room or two
The
this
dealer
year?
room at the convention live, so let me just adjust the whoops a little bit. Sorry about the unprofessionalism of this.
No, it's okay.
Chuck's going to secure the laptop, and we'll get you a live shot
Live
of
is live.
the dealer's room. So it's a little light
Oh
right
my
now
gosh, there's
because
Mark.
people are actually
Mark Himmelgarn.
at their mealtime.
Grab
at the
Mark.
convention, and a couple of things that are different this
Grab
year.
Mark Himmelgarn.
Because of staffing's a little lower. So there's down the end there. He's being very shy, waving to you. Is the great Dale Brown?
Oh, bring him over.
But
Dale.
well, I'm trying to get him to,
Okay.
and
And also Mark.
he's behind the table. I'm not sure.
Mike.
Here he comes. He's coming.
Mike Himmelgarn too.
What's that?
Mike Himmelgarn also.
Was that Steve?
Mike Himmelgarn.
Yeah, no, Mike's there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here he comes.
Oh, Dale.
So here's Dale Brown, everybody. You're live on the Axtell feed.
Dale Brown.
Yeah, so say hi to Steve. There you go. You might have to get a little closer because the audio.
Hey, buddy. Good.
Dale Brown.
Good to see you, Dale.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
We miss you. We wish you were here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll put you there.
I've got a video of you
Good
from
deal.
1984. I'm going to be putting together and sending to you. Of you
Excellent.
That's very good.
performing with your
Yeah, good deal.
what'd you call her, the homeless lady,
The homeless lady,
bag
the
lady,
bag lady.
the bag
Yes.
lady. Yeah,
Yeah,
Excellent.
good deal.
fantastic.
Good to see
You
you.
too, buddy. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for
good
saying
deal.
hi.
Where did Mike go? Is Mike still? Hey, Mike. We'll get Mike over here in
Okay.
a second.
We just ran a commercial with We just did a commercial for the Ohio State Lottery, and Mike was the puppeteer for it. We built the puppet.
Oh, did Mike do the puppeteering?
Yes.
You went out to the hallway and grabbed Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, he just left. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, what you're seeing right now, I say, it's kind of light because people are having to line up this year and have dinner all at one time.
Wow.
And it's just a little bit different of a setup with COVID. But numbers-wise, at the convention, there are about 425 people here from what I can gather so far.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's not out there.
Okay.
Sherry
All
reports.
right.
No Mike. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Well, listen, I'll tell you what. I'll sit back down here.
Mike.
She did it again. She did it again. She did it again.
There we go.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
We all really love that.
Listen,
didn't
guys. I'm going to sit back down here. Jeff's going to hand me the laptop back. We have had a great time so far. I'm so glad I could be with you here today.
Yeah.
If we find somebody else to say hi, maybe
So
we'll sign back on.
Give us a little recap of what Jeff's talk was about.
So, good day. We got another special guest just showed up. So,
Okay.
the talk today was actually pretty incredible. He and Matt McNeil, his videographer, they shot a video starting yesterday morning of Jeff getting ready to leave to his arena date at the arena, and then coming off stage at the end. It was a true behind-the-scenes view of what goes on for Jeff Dunham during a show. Answered lots of questions. He showed his new character, Earl, spelled URL, who types with his thumbs, and actually did his whole routine on stage. So kind of amazing. Yeah, kind of amazing stuff. All right, we have another special guest just stopped by. I'll get it this time. Here he is. Step on up to the camera.
Hey!
It is the man, the legend, the animation king of manipulation.
Dan Horn.
Mr. Dan Horn. So you can see.
Where am I looking?
There's Steve Axtell.
Hey, buddy.
Whoops.
Bring.
Not exactly the most professional
There
shot,
he is.
but there you go. Yeah.
Wait, I gotta move
So
this
it's kind
way.
of hard to hear, but go ahead and say hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve, how you
Doing good, man. Good to see you. The last time I saw you was at Terry's 10th anniversary. Down here?
Yes, and that was a good time. How long ago was that now? That was like 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it was. And I couldn't speak.
About 3 years?
I couldn't speak to you. It was too loud. Remember, we tried talking.
Yes, it's kind of like what we're experiencing here now because I see you, but I can't hear you very well.
Yeah, the volume is not. And again, it's equipment problem on my end, so I apologize. Yeah. Well, listen, Steve, I think you can agree that I brought a cavalcade
Oh
of
my
stars
gosh,
so far.
Dan is incredible.
This guy here, one of the best on stage.
Absolutely. Dan, are
what
you
year was
performing
that?
this year?
1990s, 93, 94. Jeff Dunham and I went to see a guy in
Oh, it was earlier
Pennsylvania.
than that. That
was it even?
89.
89. We went to see a guy in Pennsylvania on stage, and he absolutely blew us away. So it was. So just incredible.
Oh,
just
yeah.
incredible.
So, Dan, I have a poster with your face on it in my studio.
Really?
Yes, from the from the movie.
You use it for a dartboard, right?
Almost can't see anymore. There's a lot of holes.
They call you Mr. Pocky on that one.
Yes.
All right, he's taking off. One more guest.
I love it. Look at
All
that.
right.
One more guest before we go. Come on over.
Hey,
Another
Jimmy!
legend of
Jimmy
events.
B!
Hey,
So you're gonna have to listen really
Close.
How are you, man?
How are you, buddy?
Good to see you.
Good to hear you. It's difficult.
Yeah, really.
So Jimmy V, I want to make an announcement right here, Steve. Jimmy V has joined the Vent Haven Board of Advisors.
Yes, I know. He's with us.
Thank you.
Yep.
We congratulated him.
Sorely needed new member.
Absolutely.
And I want to show you, he has a better half, and she's right there.
She's here. Oh, my
Many
gosh.
people who haven't been to the convention don't know
Fantastic.
Christy, but she is absolutely amazing.
She makes
She's the godmother of ventriloquism.
not only
She's the best.
Now on the hospitality, so she's hospitality, you know.
I'm
So
the real deal.
she makes
Yeah,
the best.
she's not,
The
she
best.
hasn't been very hospitable to me, but I'm just saying.
Oh, she'll bring you a cake. You just wait.
Right, caught on camera. Caught on camera. Good.
I lost it.
Well,
Miss you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, missed you too, buddy. Thank you. Thanks so much. We're getting tons of work done
well, we
here.
lost your audio there, Steve.
I can't hear you,
Okay.
but I can hear what you're saying. I can read your lips.
All right.
I can.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, I'm going to spin this
right.
around to me and Chuck, and we are going to get ready to say goodbye to you
Okay.
guys because we have to carry on with other duties here at the convention.
Absolutely.
But it has been absolutely amazing to see
Yeah,
you.
how fun. And we get to see you.
You guys were here.
Thank you, Chuck. And I'm glad to see that you're on your honeymoon at a ventriloquist convention.
Me and Al. Yeah. I had to take my ring off.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. All
New
right.
world, Steve. It's a new world.
I know, man. Tell
And
you.
you know what he said? I think he said, did you propose to her with an Axtell mug? Is that
Yeah,
what
he
said?
put it on last week.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. I didn't see that video. Yeah. And by the way, Ryan, if you're there.
Yes, he is.
I've been inspired. He mentioned getting my logo, my Al Getler logo on a mug.
Yeah.
I've got to find a service to do that, and I'll send you
Oh,
one.
thank you. Okay.
I don't need a bunch of it, but I'll get a few made.
Oh, you do need a bunch of them.
So.
Yeah.
There's my man. There he is.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure. buddy.
Live from Van
My
Haven
pleasure.
Convention,
Be
just
here.
incredible. And this guy's going to be there waiting for you when you come to visit us in a what, a month?
Well, are you mailing it or am I coming to get
You're coming to get it.
it? My pick.
You have to pick
I'm
it up.
coming to get it. I'm going to get the deluxe version.
You have to
right?
pick it up.
The one behind him.
Yeah, the one behind you, Chuck says, yeah.
Well,
Fit that one in my
I don't know about
suitcase,
that.
so we all set. Well, listen, guys, blessings. So good to see you.
too.
Live from the convention. I'm glad you asked me to do this
Awesome.
because it's been my absolute pleasure.
Good. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Guys, bye.
Bye, Chuck.
All right, boys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Al.
Am I dropping myself, Ryan? I guess I probably am. All right, here we go.
All right.
Woohoo.
Fun stuff.
That is great. Okay. Now we're back. There we go. Sorry about the confusion. Whew.
It's a lot. I know we had to
Lot
get
going
it
on.
all
I
figured
was-
out on Al's end.
Kept looking at the wrong camera. You know what was
We
going
made
on?
it. We made it.
Fantastic. Well, that was fun. That was fun. And there are 400 and some people there, and that place is going to be buzzing in a little bit. Most people are out right now having a dinner,
Yeah.
and then the dealer room is also open at the same time, which always irritates the dealers because they can never have dinner with
I know.
other people.
It's like, do you want French fries
I know.
or talk to people?
You know, you never know. Ryan and I might be there next year. You just never know.
I know. We wish we were there.
Yeah.
We're so stoked for all
Yeah.
of you.
And
who are
Cadabra
there.
too. We're missing Cadabra this year, but we
true.
are cranking here. We have over 150 orders that we have to get done, and our whole team is working overtime in many cases to get
For
to get the orders out. And
Yep.
we didn't have enough time available to build inventory for the booths, obviously. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And, you know, Al's outro. This was the business of show
Oh,
business.
there you go.
It's show business with Al Getler. Nailed it. There you go. Thank you for allowing us some technical leeway. We had a much different connection to Al, and he was very gracious to get something working on his end. But hey, we got a great show coming up for you. So again, that was an update from Vent Haven. But like many of you, we are not there. So we are moving forward with everything else. I can take my headphones off now.
You can. Yep.
Now, Steve, we got a giveaway coming up later. So people should share the video. Did you share this to Axtell Entertainers?
Not while we're live. I didn't. I was a little bit busy. What do you think? I can do it now.
Why don't you do it now?
Let's share now, folks.
We got Brian Jensen getting all sassy in the
Yes.
chat.
Cheese for wine. What the heck?
This was the business of.
Oh, man. Well, we got a ton of stuff to share from the insiders. We have thank you for sharing, man. We have Edmund Kong is our performer spotlight tonight. Oh my gosh, we got so much cool stuff to update you. In fact, one of the things, yes, always share twice. Great suggestion. In fact, there's another thing that's going to be so good to watch.
What's that?
I need to load it in right now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm just going to drop it in.
Oh,
And
oh,
Harry's, yes, Steve.
look at this. Look at how white my arms are. Oh, my God.
Man, you should try tanning them. Oh, you did. My bad.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to fix this, folks.
bad.
I'm going to fix this after.
It can't, Steve. It can't be fixed.
It can be.
It can't be fixed.
Yeah, actually, it can be.
Harry raises a good point. Is it time for transitions? I think it might be.
Yep.
But before we do transitions, say something.
La la la. I cannot share. I am still struggling with sharing, and I think I froze.
All right.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Fix it in post. All right, hang on, Steve. Stay still. Steve, don't move. Hang in there.
I will not move. I heard you. I will not move.
Wave to me. See a little wave. All right.
Okay. All right, we're gonna retry this, folks.
Finally, Steve's not so annoying.
My goodness. You'll have to do the sharing. We interrupted. The broadcast has been paused. It should be resumed shortly.
Let's see if we can get you back up and running. Oh, sorry, Steve, you're back.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, that's all. That's Ryan.
Yeah, boss.
Look.
Hey, Haas.
Look at me.
What?
Look at me.
I can't see you.
Look at me.
Oh, which camera do you mean, Steve?
I just
This
want you
one?
to turn your head
Oh,
and
wait,
look at me.
hold on.
Turn your head and look at me. I don't want any more technical glitches tonight. Is that clear?
It wasn't my fault. You stopped moving.
Okay.
It's not my problem, man.
No more. No more. Where are you going?
Setting up the old demo.
Oh,
I'm going to hit you with the old...
Oh, we need one of those sound effects.
We do have that sound effect. All right, I have our repurposed camera from the Facebook feed.
We will fix it in post.
Yeah. So I think we should probably check in.
The insiders. This is not a feature of transitions. This is a feature of our insiders.
Steve, I gotta say, yeah, your ventriloquism when your screen froze was impeccable. Much better than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me?
Well,
or kind of an insider secret. All right, now, as usual, our P.O. box is exploding with feedback. Everyone wants to know about transitions, Steve's white arms, what's going on with those.
I just wish I could get...
Oh, hey, everyone. We've come to our regular segment, #droid problems. Steve's having a problem.
This is a Facebook issue.
Steve's having a problem doing something normal, which seems to be a problem with droids doing normal things.
Let me show you this. Is this a droid issue? Look. You see this?
Oh, sorry, Steve. Other camera.
Do you see this?
Sorry, Steve. Other... Can you get other camera? All right, show us your problem. Show us your problems.
Oh, okay, look.
All right.
Here I am on my page.
Wait, is that a droid?
Hang on. This is my page, right? Okay. Steve Axtell. Okay.
Yep.
Now look.
We get it. You have a lot of friends, Steve. No need to
look
brag.
at this. This video is live now. So if somebody's on my feed, they're looking at this. This video is live now. Okay, let's touch it and go to it. Boom. Now you can play that.
Droid problems.
No. Content not found. That means that the link provided by you.
There you go. What about shots of you holding up your phone?
Well, I can go to the Axtell page. I was following a link. Which
Sorry, guys. Hey, this just in. If you want to be able to click on links, try and getting an Apple product. Droids, part of a security protocol, you can't click on links or view content anymore. But if you're not into content and you don't need links, droids are the best. Brian Jensen, good idea. Get him a flip phone with big numbers. And you know, I'm just giving you a hard time,
all right.
Steve. I'm just glad the problems
is
aren't
here
mine.
from Germany.
And he's on a droid. And he's
on a droid.
I know.
All right. So
I guess it's just a Steve. Struggling with stands.
Tat.
Struggling with
Tat.
stands. Always struggling with stands.
Tacking things, Boomer.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
Struggling with stands.
You know I give you an unfair amount of hard time.
Does he?
No,
you can't.
Everybody
Can't.
agrees.
All right. I can't handle this. Literally,
Let's go.
the
Insiders.
overflowing with
We have so
our
many.
P.O. box is just overflowing.
Okay.
We're checking in.
Let's do it.
Carlo, Harry, here we go.
All right, folks.
All right.
Yes.
I gotta kick it off with a good transition. Abby, I don't know why you would want to submit questions to the Tiki. It does nothing, but feel free to drop one in the comments, I guess. Who knows what the
Ryan,
Tiki
you won't
will
understand
do.
things like
Steve
that.
just moved his camera, so you have to
Uh-huh.
give me a second.
Yeah, you won't understand things like that.
I won't.
No. You won't.
I won't and I don't. All right.
much better.
Anyways,
Much better. Yeah.
moving in.
Yes.
When I see a Tiki, like
Uh-huh.
the first photo that I'm supposed to share, I just
Oh.
think of wood jokes.
Oh,
that
interesting.
Don't tend to be.
No, you don't have to. No.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't
really.
go there. Okay,
Don't
let's
go
do the
there.
insiders, right?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, sorry.
The first photo.
Supposed to stall.
I'm just trying to think of a good one.
Well, seeing a Tiki over here
Yeah.
in my wide shot.
You know who's not struggling with the droid because she has a Axtell Tiki, which means she makes all the right decisions? Sue Johnson.
Oh, whoa.
All the way
Oh, my
from, yep, that's right, Vent Haven. Love it.
Fantastic. She's got one of the first two Dinky Tikis. Gotta love it.
Oh, so cool. She's got the Dinky Tiki.
Give me
Man.
fuel, give me fire.
Hey, Steve, that's a great song. You know who should sing it? Maybe a musical puppeteer like Andrew McKinn. That's right. You got to check him out on
check it out.
the
Look at all those
Net,
Axtells
also
there.
known as the internet. It's a pretty cool thing. You'll need an iPhone to access the internet. But check it out. Andrew's got
That's really
quite
great. That's a great
collection.
shot. That's his new website.
Dude, it looks so good.
Andrew,
We
fantastic.
have some stuff that we are completing for him next week, actually.
Yep.
A blinking Silly Sue and some other things that'll be coming. We made a really cool shark for him that had blood in the mouth. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
I believe that was for Andrew. So.
All right.
All right. Moving on. Speaking of blood in the mouth, doesn't quite.
Nah, I wouldn't use that
We're
one.
not talking about a boxer. You know, one of my favorite Francis Ford Coppola movies is The Outsiders, of course featuring Ralph Macchio and a bunch of other people as greasers. You could also call them misfits, kind of like Sheila in The Misfits.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's got quite the cast.
There
Mr.
you
Dimples,
go.
Lisa
Look
the
at
Chicken,
that.
Joe
It's a great
Biden,
layout
Kylie,
right
Shu
there.
the Chicken Hawk, and Stella,
I
and
want
Zelda.
to see her performing Joe Biden. I want to hear the voice.
I know. Speaking
great.
of voices,
Yes.
you'd need a headset mic to pick it up. That's right, it's Steve Pitra in a headset mic. I bet
he
you
is.
could hear that voice.
That's his profile picture right now. I love it.
Dude, I love it. He's got Dusty Dragon there. Of course, he probably has a sweet name
Oh, yeah.
for it. Speaking of sweet names, that's right, Frank Logan, all the way from Vent Haven. Check it out.
And with Liz Von Sagan.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, the famous Liz Von Sagan.
We got Logan and Sagan. Von
Recently-
Sagan, but hey, come on.
Recently, Liz got remarried, and we are so excited after
Congratulations.
Dale passed. And this is Frank Logan with his. He won this in our giveaway.
Yeah, in an auction, right? A giveaway or auction?
Giveaway.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, Frank won that right here. He's an insider.
That's right.
Speaking of insiders, speaking of people who are now presidents of things, we have Ken Scott, who's
Ken
the
Scott is
president of a thing.
He is. Oh my gosh, he is the president with the IBM
That's right.
The Linking
International
Ring.
Brotherhood of Motorcyclists.
Magicians.
Nope.
What an honor! And there he is with Croco.
That's right. Steve, what's better than one picture?
I'm not sure.
Would you say 3 pictures?
Oh, I was gonna say 3.
And if I said blank and shout, would you say twist?
I would.
That's right, because balloon twisting's the name of the game with Phil Nichols.
All right, he's on a twist and talk. Look at that. He's twisting a dog a balloon dog on his twist and tie
and then he
did
brings
a show
it
with it.
to life.
That
And
is great.
You can
I
check
don't
him
know
out.
how he inflates his balloons, though, with a mask on.
He's a real blowhard. You know what? We just got to see our
I
good
love it.
friend. She always has the coolest hair, and now she has a really boring piece of wood that doesn't do anything.
Speaking of
but
balloon twisters.
check it out. Sherry Brown. She also had a tiki. She took to Vent Haven.
Look at
She
that.
has been
Yep.
an insider since the beginning, and she now has a tiki to rival her in the hair department.
That's right.
Wouldn't you say, Steve?
I think she should comb it over to the side. What do you think? The tiki's hair
Oh, I think she could do that.
down over to the side.
That would be pretty cool. I love it.
I do too. That's fantastic.
Speaking
Looks
of
good.
wild and crazy guys, no, it's not Steve Martin from SNL, but it is Scotty M. Swan from the A2Z Science and Learning Toy Store, where he was doing a free magic show. Check it out. He's got Skunky Monkey. We just saw Jimmy V.
Yeah.
So double whammy.
And this is the only double-eyed or different colored-eyed.
That's right.
Skunky
If you
Monkey.
zoom in fact, I can even do that through the power of non-Android technology. That's right. Even on a PC, you can do this, guys. Check it out. Bam! Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes.
Didn't really see it in large.
Blue. Well, I don't want to mess up your droid,
okay.
but here you go. Here you go.
Oh,
So, fun fact,
There you
when
go.
we were making this for Scotty, we sent him a photo and said, hey, we wanted to show him the two eye options, blue and brown.
Yeah.
And he said, ooh, I love it just like that. And we realized he meant I love it with the eyes mismatched. And
That's exactly
he
what
got
happened.
this cool guy.
That's it.
So love that, Scotty. Thanks for sharing
wacky
that
sense of humor.
with us. Yeah,
A
Steve,
wild and
if
crazy
you were
guy.
if you were in the woods,
Yeah.
would you be scared of an animal coming
Yeah.
out of the woods to get you?
Absolutely.
And
Oh
I
my
bet-
gosh.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
Especially-
don't worry. This is just Sonia Kinsey and a bear. Don't be frightened. I lost my mouse. Hold on.
It's not a mouse we're after.
No.
I think it's a bear.
There it is. Wait, hold on.
Is it a bear?
There we go. Yes, I found my mouse,
Here
and the
she
mouse
is.
found a bear.
Whoa! There's the.
That is our big
That's the
bear,
bear in the
sneaking
woods.
out of the woods. Love
All
that,
right.
Sonia. Steve, don't be scared.
Excellent.
Don't be scared. But also, Steve, I know
Yes.
you're scared of things that
Yes,
have jaws, except for
Uh-huh.
sharks. You love sharks.
I love
You know who
sharks.
else loves Shark Week?
Oh yes.
Steve Weiss. Check it out.
Absolutely. Look at that. I mean, they're really committed to it. They made a game, pin the tail on the shark.
That's pretty cool.
They did a
man.
whole bunch of. They had a sleepover in front of the TV with sleeping bags and all
Really?
this fun stuff. Yeah, super cool, fun stuff. And love it that he's featuring my shark on Shark Week. Gotta love that, man.
That is so cool, man. All right, let's check in and see what else we got coming up.
All right.
Of course, we have the shark. Everyone loves the shark. You know what everyone else loves too is a little Vent Haven hookup. That's right, Tammy.
Speaking of
Amanda
hooks.
is just crushing it.
Whoa! There she's got our cheeky monkey dressed as a rabbit, a bunny.
Very cool. That is this year. That was
Tammy's doing
was this
the open mic.
last night.
Yeah, last night.
Or very cool. And we got to check in.
I believe, or she might have been performing. I'm not sure on stage.
Either way,
either way.
she crushed it. Speaking of crushing it,
Gotta
that's
love
right. Eddie Siller, he's got his monster and monkey dinky ready to go in his car, off to adventures, of course.
He was heading to Vent Haven. That's
Man.
where he was going. Yep.
All the cool people are at
That's
Vent
right.
Haven, and you and I are at home.
No. And there's 31 people watching right now.
Oh, you're
Some
right.
probably are at Vent Haven that are watching. If you're watching from Vent Haven, say so in the comments.
Speaking of cool people, oh my gosh, it's Barry Mitchell. Check it out, and Sam the Turtle, and of course Tim Presley.
Yes.
He does the sponge eggs.
Oh my
He's
gosh. Yes.
famous for that, and he's got footage of a new trick we'll be finding out about. But Sam the Turtle and Barry Mitchell,
Oh my gosh. Look at Barry.
always crushing it. Now, Steve,
Yeah.
you're a big Happy Days fan.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't watched HBO Max's Barry yet, but it also features an amazing guy. That's right, Henry Winkler, a classic actor,
Yeah.
responding to our friend Sandy Netburn and Sandy and
Oh,
Friends.
right.
Look how she's dressed.
Look at that. She's doing a Fonzie tribute.
That's right.
And look at down below. Henry Winkler replied.
He commented. Check that out. He said, "Hi, you two."
That is awesome.
Now, do you think he meant he was talking to U2, the band? Like he thought she was Bono?
Maybe.
Because she looks pretty cool.
I thought maybe he was saying hello to you too, the flamingo and Sandy, but maybe it means Bono.
He could mean it's a beautiful day. Because
no,
be
she
honest,
was doing a tribute to
Sandy's
him.
looking pretty cool either way.
Oh,
but yeah, Henry Winkler, shout out to
Rocking it.
Sandy.
Love it.
Love that, Sandy. Thanks for
Congratulations.
sharing with us. Man, flamingos are a pretty crazy bird. Am I right, Steve?
You're right. They're very
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Especially
The
that
only
one.
thing crazier would be a guy that's got a whole lot of birds. Oh my gosh, it's Patrick. Whoa.
Look at that.
Look at that. Showtime.
Wow.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Oh my goodness sakes! And this is his hands-free chicken that he's got, and this
That's
sings
right.
along with him when he performs.
Yep, in fact, we've shown some videos of Patrick
Yeah.
and his routines. You know, he recently posted a video earlier this week that had to do with a appearing 2D dove that then turns into a real dove. He's got some new tricks he's been working on.
That was
so-
really cool. And you know, he's doing all this still in lockdown. In Singapore, it's
That's
still
right.
locked down. They cannot perform still.
Well, hey,
Man,
Patrick, thank you for
it's
sharing
rough.
with us, and we're thinking about you, man.
Yeah.
Patrick, all I can say is don't worry, be happy. Speaking of don't worry, be happy, that's right, straight from the island, it is Abba Jeebs. He never worries, he's always happy. He
Oh, I love
composes
it.
music, and he has a turtle.
From Hawaii.
From
Hawaii.
like it's
Is that-
Havarti cheese. That's like if
Hawaii.
Zsa Zsa Gabor
Look
said
at-
it.
Good thing you have
That's
the
to
sound
me.
turned off
Hey.
on Abba Jeebs there. He's a little loud. A little loud.
Very cool.
I love
Hey,
it.
speaking of cool,
Yep.
Dirk Golden, the bad boy of ventriloquism.
Oh, he's there at Vent Haven.
He's as I call him
There
around
he
my.
is. That's in his room.
That's right, Alex Smart and Rocco Mafioso Bulldog. They made it.
God, I love it. I love
We
that
interviewed
chain.
Jim Adams a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And him and Dirk Golden had done some
Both
work
had
together
worked
at the Golden.
Horseshoe. It
Golden
was named
Horseshoe.
after Dirk. Did you know that?
I didn't know
The
that.
Golden Horseshoe. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Dirk was named after the Golden Horseshoe, probably. No, last name? How would you? Never mind.
Now, anyways, moving on. Steve, that's a little bit beyond my grasp.
Yeah.
Speaking of beyond my grasp, it's everything a Wolfie sends us because he is so
Boom,
smart.
boom.
But I do grasp this. Professor Owl is cooking up some good stuff.
Yeah, and he posted this on the Muppet Show and other Hints and Stuff forum, and this is for the Cookie Monster. So he baked some muffins.
That's right, with the help of NASA. That's right, zoom in on that mug. NASA was there. Speaking of cool kids who are crushing it,
Yeah,
CKWHCI,
Gotta
to
love
shorten
that.
it up, Nicholas Bushi.
Whoa, he's at Vent Haven right there.
Very cool.
He's
Look
sitting
at that.
right there in the lobby.
Nicholas, sorry we
Chris.
couldn't be there to hang with you and Chris,
Nicholas.
but love having this update. And of course, our very own, we saw her a little bit earlier, Sue
As Chris would say.
Johnson.
There.
She
All
got
right.
her dinky rabbit and her dinky tiki.
That's right. Look at them both sitting there hanging out.
Hanging out at Van
Waiting
Haven.
for room service.
Hey, shout out to Sherry Brown Rosner and Sue Johnson for repping us and taking some puppets
Yeah.
along.
Yeah.
Means a lot to us since we couldn't
Wow,
be
it
there.
sounds like there's a lot of people there with Axtell stuff because half the performers used them.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Al said.
Thank you all. If
Fantastic.
you are watching this and you use an Axtell puppet there, we
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Hey, Steve, I got two videos to
Yep.
show you. Our good friend Dan Sackhoff
Yes.
was here recently, and he actually got one of the first Biden puppets.
Well, that's right.
And he was just in a commercial we saw at a sports bar here in
We
town.
were just sitting there and enjoying
And
ourselves,
he
and,
popped
boom,
on. Dan
he's
popped
on
on the
TV.
screen.
Dan's
He
on.
does a lot of commercial work, but
Yep.
he sent us this little video, Biden. Check it out. I'm going to mute no feedback. Here we go.
Sir. Sir. Oh, look, folks, here's the deal. Look, man, I was right here all along, Jack. No, sir, you were sleeping. Come on, man, I was just keeping it real on the lowdown, you know what I mean? No, sir, you were sleeping. You're a lying, dog-faced Tony soldier, man. Look. I never sleep because I'm the caucus, Jack, right? Okay, sir, our first question today is from Adam Shuck from Phoenix, Arizona. And Adam wants to know how you plan to fix our healthcare system. Oh, all right. Look, here's the deal, folks. Look, folks. When I was a boy, man. Look, here's the deal. submarine cost a nickel now, right? Not the submarine, the underground, the taxi, the subway. That's it, yeah, the subway, man. You know the thing. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Anyway, look, my dad had come home, you know what I mean, with lunch box in one hand and a six-pack in the other, and he'd say, Johnny, Joey, someday you're gonna find little green men at the end of the rainbow. And then this little green guy, see, he's gonna grant you a wish. That's why winners never quit, man. Yeah. I'll never forget that. You know what I mean, Jack? I'm not sure that answers the question, sir. Look. Here's the deal, man. I can hold my breath. No, please, sir, don't hold your breath again. You remember what happened when you did it last time? Look, and it's just okay. Look. You're not the boss of me, man. I can hold my breath if I want to. Watch this. What? It's sir, please, sir. Call security.
So good. Cup of Joe.
Where am I?
Cup of Joe. So good, guys. Hey, a couple people said maybe Facebook stuttered in there. We'll drop the video in on the playback in case you missed some of it. But you can find Dan on TV crushing it. But Steve, I have one more video to show you. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would.
We showed it a couple weeks ago.
Is this what I think it is?
We made a blinking eyed beast for our friend Louise in Germany. And she got it, sent us a video. And yes, Joe Biden, that is a puppet that we make. Dan got one of the first ones, along with many of you. Mm-hmm. And we got a bunch on order. But yeah, you can find Joe Biden over on our website. All right, Steve, I'm going to show you one more video.
Okay.
This is from our good friend Louise, all the way from Germany. I think you're going to like it. Here we go. Love it.
That is really cool. Such a heartfelt. She put that together in like a half an hour for us just tonight before the.
Let me see, Luis, are you watching with us? I'm gonna tag her, Luis Zastro.
That's really great.
I'm gonna tag her, but she sent that video, and I don't know how much we can say, Steve, but all I can say is Luis may or may not be a contestant on.
It's like Germany's Got Talent. It's
something like that. Yeah, she's got some cool stuff ahead of her.
Super.
Keep your eyes out. Hey, Luis is here.
All right. Tell us, Luis. Tell us what you're going to be on. That's exciting.
Yes, Luis. Are we able to say what's coming next for you, or is that all kind of a secret? Either way, we're glad you're here with us.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what's coming up for you if you want. And if not, we will zip our mouths and, oh my gosh.
What's that?
Nope. Swoop, there it is! Just a little swoop.
Something swooping around.
There we go. Hey, this is for Joe Bilbo. Just wanted to check in because your mug's dangerously close to the edge. And Luis said it's kind of a secret, so can't say anything.
Okay, we won't say another word about it.
Another word, but
It's
just
a s-
know that
it's
we
a s-
love Germany.
it's
we
a
got a lot of
super
people
secret.
watching from Germany tonight.
Got
Very
a
cool.
lot of mugs, and I hear that we have 2 mugs coming. One from Al Getler.
That's right.
Gina said she was going to. Didn't she say she was going to send one?
That's
and
right.
Randy Gentry is going to send one from his new ice cream place.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
of Germany,
Yeah.
we got some unfortunate news
Oh,
from one
gosh,
of our
yes. Terrible,
good friends who is there in southern Germany. Do you want to
Reiner.
just update everybody? and
Yeah,
all?
Reiner's on the island performing, but his home is in southern Germany and was hit by that very destructive flood. Look at this.
Yeah,
This is
we
his-
just found out from Reiner today that flooding in his hometown, and he
Yeah.
lost
yeah
quite
He
a
said
bit of his collection. His whole warehouse
whole
was
s-
on the downstairs floor.
Yeah, his studio warehouse, all of his props, all of his stage equipment. The one good thing is that when he placed his last huge order with us, we shipped it to him at the island where he's performing right now. And so all of those puppets he still has and can perform. He can continue to perform with those, so that's good. But this is a devastating time. Please pray for Reiner and his recovery of this. It's going to be
Yeah.
the whole area is
Reiner just said,
devastating.
I have contact with my wife and 2 kids, no electricity at home and no internet.
Oh my God.
They're safe, but no contact. Reiner,
Oh.
we're thinking about you. We're praying for you,
Yeah.
man. Keep us posted, brother. And it's kind of on the same topic. Steve, do you want to update us on Ricky? I got
Yes, our good friend Ricky Provo, who, if you remember, recall, he was the puppeteer for the
Pop him up
Disco
here.
Duck song in the 70s. And anyway, Ricky has stage 4 cancer.
That's right.
And has been out of work for so long that he is now losing, at least is in the process of losing his apartment.
Okay.
And he's in a very rough situation. So there is a GoFundMe that you can go to, and I'll put a link in the description
Thank you.
later. And please,
But if you go right now, you can go to GoFundMe.com
Yeah,
and
just type
search
his
for
name in.
Ricky Provo. His
Yep.
name's there, in the right side of the
right,
picture.
just do that.
But we will drop a link
And
in.
please do donate something for him, $25, $50, whatever
Yeah.
you can do. It would, $10, whatever. It would really, really help him as he has to raise like $5,000 for his treatments and to try to save his apartment. And tough stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other tough stories out there.
For sure.
And we're just going to keep sharing them because we're praying for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
And we're all in this together, friends. This
also for praying for us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
we're
it.
all
Yep.
we're all a community, and so we're grateful for all of you, and glad we can share some of this. And
Yes.
so just know that we really care about y'all,
That's right.
and appreciate you all being here with us. Now, Steve, we have some cool stuff going on at the shop.
Yeah, we
Let's
do.
take a look. Hey, we're doing a giveaway a little later. We're doing an Axe Tracks of their choice.
Yep.
Reminder, everyone, share this video and you can get a free Axe Tracks in just a bit. I'll pick someone from the list of people that shared. So
Yeah.
just a reminder. But let's check in and see if you can tell us about what we see here and what's going on in the works.
This is busy. Busy. We have so many orders we're getting out. Look at this beautiful black bear. He's going to be getting, he's a half-body black
right.
bear. There's a brown bear over there. There's a skunk, just like Bryn
Stinky
performed with
Pinky, yeah.
tonight.
Now that bear right
at
there
Van
gets
Haven.
bushy eyebrows.
That's right. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, there's a Biden right there. There's a Silly Sue. That one's going to be
Andrew McCann, I believe.
Oh, a blinker.
Wally Hiltz.
I saw something blink.
That may be your bear
Ooh.
or your sheepdog.
Look at this. Beautiful. They're
Both-
look at how the paint matches.
Both
So perfect.
Aaron Sherman and Wally Hiltz have some stuff
Yes.
coming their way.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at
what's
that.
this?
Oh, who is this besides Vanna White?
Just delivered an
Oh,
Easy Talk
a
with
Mina bird.
a customized crow that goes on the Easy
Mina
Talk.
bird. A customized Mina bird.
Some dinkies. Ooh,
at
Wally.
Look at that. Oh, there he is,
That
finished.
bear again. Ooh, yep. That's Wally's as well, I believe.
A silicone skunk. What? Look at that. Yeah.
Yep. Silicone skunks. Silicone, Steve does. And
That's right. Beautiful. Beautiful work.
any puppet we make, especially kiddos with legs, can be done out of silicone.
Uh-huh. Look at this. This is Wes painting the dinky dinos. Look, we got a big bunch of dinos going out.
So many dinos.
Beautiful work, man. That is beautiful work right there. That's what I'm saying. No, Harry, I think everybody's freezing. Facebook's on the blink tonight. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm a minor bird.
Here's that minor bird.
Yeah, you want me to mock you? I can do that because I'm a minor bird.
That was on the Easy Talk. Come on, everybody. So that's what's
Love it.
going on at the shop.
So wait a minute. When you say it was on the Easy Talk, you mean the bird was talking by programming?
Well, Steve, programming is a generous word for that.
It's not even programmed. Tell us how this works.
So the Easy Talk is our most affordable and easiest to use animatronic. Now we're also shipping off a Magic 2 Toucan today, which is our most complicated. It's
Yes.
amazing, does tons of stuff, but there's a learning curve to it. The great thing about an Easy Talk is the mouth responds to audio. So what you just heard there in the video, Steve recorded into my phone a little audio file. We plug it in, and the bird's head automatically moves left and right, and the mouth responds right away. So by programming, all we had to do was record audio.
That's right.
And brought that minor bird to life. It can be used as a puppet, or you can put it on the Easy Talk. And did you know that the Easy Talk works with our AI?
Somebody was asking, will it work with the Dinky Tiki? We're not sure yet.
Oh, right. So the Dinky Tiki, we may have to modify the Dinky Talk just because it's slightly different, but Steve and I will be back. And Wally, good. Wally's watching. Yeah, the Mega Macaw. He's got an alien and an alien ship and a sheepdog that our team's been working on. And, man, love how those puppets are coming together. I love the alien with the ship. It's got light-up lights. And our new round of LEDs actually have... You can kind of control them and do some different patterns and stuff like that. Lee Rademacher, I don't quite understand what you're saying right here. How can Ryan be so talented and still not be able to do his chores?
Oh, I know.
Lee, I would separate.
That is the eternal question.
I would separate those things. Because I think talent's wasted on chores, wouldn't you say? So the more talented you are, probably the less chores you should do. Anyways, that's my...
I don't think so. I think we need to... I'm so thrilled. But anyway, I'm thrilled that
tell
we
me about
we
why
got
you're
to
so
see.
thrilled. Not but anyways.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
Because we are so busy. We get to share what we just did in the works this week.
Right.
And it's because of all the great people ordering from us.
That's true.
And are re-inspired to get their shows started. And that's why we're working so hard, and that's why we aren't at Van Haven and Cadabra. We are getting it done here for you folks. But we can stay in touch with our show, and that's good. And Ryan can also stay in touch by doing chores, because that's his responsibility.
You know what, Steve? You've put so much on my plate.
Buddy?
In fact, speaking of, real quick.
Yeah.
We have a newsletter that's going out.
Yes.
Tomorrow, and we're actually inviting everyone to kind of update some preferences.
Oh, yes.
And this will allow you to let us know what types of products you're interested in. We're kind of revamping our whole email strategy to just provide better content.
Making it all better.
To everyone. We've been a little bit hit and miss in the past. So, go to... No, I'm just saying, me too. We're trying to be more strategic with giving great content to people on a regular basis. So if you go to Axtell.com, we actually have a download guide on how to improve as a performer, 3 ways to improve as a performer. It's just a free PDF. Go to Axtell.com and you can sign up for our newsletter. And then tomorrow we're sending out an update that will allow you to tell us a little bit about yourself so we can better send you the content you care about and leave out the stuff you don't. So like, don't worry. None of the newsletters and updates are going to talk about chores. Nope. None of it.
Only yours.
Nope.
I have, because we can customize our email to specifically what you want, that's going to be yours. It's
I
gonna
already
be
filled out my preferences, and I said I want to know about
no chores.
Drinks with umbrellas in them. I want to know about streaming services that I can watch on 5G. I want to know less about chores and bloated things and tickling things.
Okay.
I not.
You got your manual? Got it there with you?
And by manual, you mean words with friends on my phone. Yep.
Okay, well, here's a word for you.
Okay.
Chores.
Chores?
Go do them.
All right, man.
See
I'll
ya.
go figure that out. Bye.
All right.
And now it's time to ask the Tiki.
Yeah.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire, baby. Which, speaking of, you know what I desire, Steve?
What is that?
A little bit of trunk room on my Spirit airline flight. Come on, man.
We gave you all this extra space. I told them specifically, did they weigh you? Because they're going to start charging more.
If I had fingers right now, I would do air quotes around all this extra space. Because there was none.
I'll help you out with that.
Whoa, watch out. Your white arms might throw off the white balance of this camera.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
What you got for me today,
I got
baby?
some great questions from the insiders. Here's one from Gary Theo Schultz.
All right, triple name, baby.
Oh, great and wise, Tiki.
Ooh, double.
I know. We're a group of wholesome family entertainers, but I have a question for you.
Uh-oh. Hide your kids.
Boxers or briefs?
Well, I just wear swimming trunks.
Whap, 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 whap.
See, Ryan gets sound effects because he's a millennial.
He also said that that he's thinking that we could all chip in and get Ryan a dinky tiki as an incentive to do his chores. That way, maybe he would do his chores. What do you think?
Well, it would probably just distract him. He has a hard time staying on task.
All right.
When I was a kid, we didn't get rewarded for not doing chores, Steve. To be fair.
Totally, I agree with you.
To be fair.
Oh, sorry.
Don't rub it in my face. And to be fair, we didn't have chores.
Here's one from Lee Rademacher. Oh, Tiki Sage of all ages.
Thank you.
If a fish and a bird fell in love, where would they set up housekeeping?
Well, I assume that's because fish live in water and birds live in air. So I guess they would set up housekeeping on a foggy day where there's a lot of moisture in the air. Win-win. Everyone wins. There you go.
Here's
Maybe
one more from Lee Rademacher.
Aho.
How many puppeteers does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh, man, that's a good one. Well, one to hold the rod arms, the other one to turn on Facebook Live to capture it, the other one to get TikTok or Instagram going, the other one to print the script and make sure all the licenses are cleared, another one to not move their lips, and the other one to then tell people they're a puppeteer. So 90.
Okay. Oh, Brian Jensen has sent us one here.
All right. How's that mug, baby? It should be coming your way very soon. Tiki mug, baby.
Oh, yeah. Brian won a tiki mug last time. Dear corner-dwelling log of wisdom teeth.
Wow, that's specific.
Have you considered accessorizing glasses like Buddy Holly's? Mustache like Groucho Marx or Charlie Chaplin? Blinged out teeth grills like a hip-hop tiki? Or even another shade of lipstick. Maybe even glasses, nose, mustache combination. And then when you go out on dates, you won't look like a splinter.
Well, good ideas. I have to say, without arms and legs, I haven't been able to procure as many accessories as I'd like. But you could say I have a mohawk, which is why I love Billy Idol songs. In the midnight hour, I want more. 24 hours to go. I want to be so dirty. That's the Ramones. No, they didn't have mohawks, but come on, they were punk rockers, kind of like me, baby.
Joe Bilbo.
Ah, yes, Scuba Dabba Joe.
Oh,
Scuba Dabba
great
Joe.
Tiki. That's not his theme song.
Nope, that was a Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Okay. Oh, great Tiki. What are your thoughts on doing an extreme sports calendar for us next year?
Wow, an extreme sports calendar. Well, you could have shots of me rolling off Niagara Falls, falling out of my Spirit Airlines plane, which happens once a week because they fail to close the doors all the way due to budget cuts.
No, they.
You could also see me sitting on a beach.
That's not true. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Yep. If sitting on a beach is a extreme sport.
Maybe rolling down the beach into the water. I don't know.
Yeah, but in a still picture, Steve, you wouldn't really be able to tell unless it's a low frame rate with motion blur and a large aperture. Anywho, I would love
think it's
to
a good
do that.
idea.
If you could just swim to my island to hold the camera and take 12 photos, and then. Do you have Photoshop or Premiere or InDesign to create the layout? Because we need to format it in a way that can be dropped into a PDF, but also change
I can do
all
that.
the photos so it works with all the dates in 2022 or 2023. I mean, it depends on lockdown. I don't know, Steve.
Hey,
a
buddy,
lot of details.
You should go scuba diving with Joe.
I can't hold my breath for 20 years.
Well, he has some tanks and stuff. He'll get you set up.
Got it.
All right. Here is one from Joey Harris.
This just in.
Dear Tiki,
Yes.
how is your vision after all of these years?
Well, I hate to admit it, but I have 2 wooden eyes. I actually don't see anything. This is just for show.
Oh, really?
Obviously, I have a huge nose. I'm guided by my sense of smell. In fact, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay. How many fingers?
2. Try it again.
How many fingers now?
3.
Well, how did you do that?
Smell.
The sense of smell? Does 2 smell different than 3?
It's a third more potent. What else you got for me, baby?
I don't know if I can read it. Okay.
Oh, I could just smell it, I guess.
Woji Glank from Germany
yes.
is
Berlin.
asking, are you for sale?
Well,
If you have to ask how much.
I don't think so, but I guess there's a price tag on everything. So email steve@axtell.com. And no, I'm not hot. My hair keeps me perfectly temperized.
This little guy's for sale on the Dinky page, thedinkies.com.
You could buy a brother or sister of mine, of course.
Here's one from Kamal Pandya.
Okay.
Dear Tiki, what is it like to mock Polynesian art and culture with your form?
Well, I'd like to say I am paying homage. Because clearly Tikis aren't actually from Tahiti. They don't talk like this.
That's right.
And they have different shaped teeth. This is my interpretation and paying homage to the ones that I loved and grew up on.
That's right. Here's one from Harry Stedman.
All right.
Oh, great, knowledgeable Tiki. How do you keep cool with that flame on your head? And do the airlines mind about your flame in economy class?
Well, you assume I'm flying economy class, Harry Stedman. The truth is, what happens in under the plane fuselage storage stays in under the plane fuselage storage. Nobody even cares what's going on down there. But if a flight attendant happens to come in to take a nap, I have to do this. But don't worry, I can smell them and know exactly what's going on. How many fingers, Steve? 3. 4.
Jeez.
5.
How do you do that? I don't get it. Smell.
I'm back, baby.
It's a sense of smell.
I have been practicing my ventriloquism look. Ready?
Yes.
Hey, out of there. Hey, say a lot of that. Die.
The truth is, Steve, it's really hard to do B sounds without a tongue.
All right. Very good. Well, here's our last one from Isaac Ray07 from Instagram. He says, oh, great Tiki, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could Chuck wood?
The age-old question. Well, a so-called woodchuck, scientifically speaking, is actually classified as a genus groundhog. The verb chuck is a colloquial expression for throw, like, hey, buddy boy, chuck me that ball. I'm a dad from the 50s. For much of the year, the groundhog is asleep in his winter hibernation burrow. So a groundhog would throw half as much wood as a groundhog could throw in a year if he could throw, which he can't because he doesn't have any arms like me, boom roasted.
Thank you so much.
It all comes back to the arms.
Ryan's coming. Ryan's coming back.
Aho.
This has been another episode of
Ask the Tiki.
All right. Can't wait to hear how well the chores went, buddy.
Well, let's see here.
Uh-huh.
How did it? Tell me about the chores you did, Steve. Sounds like you got a lot of stuff done.
I did. I did quite a bit.
Oh, in that
chores.
case, let me hit you with the side cam.
And I'm done. I'm done.
Boom. I'll hit you with the main cam.
You can do that really well. How did you do with the shucking of the snakes?
Not as well as I did with the changing of the cameras.
How about the bloating the bowls?
Same as they ever was.
Did
as
you
the
tickle
talking
the turtles?
heads would say.
Did you tickle the turtles?
I checked my Slack page. Did you not get it, Steve? Okay. Let me go over this maybe for the first time. I set up a Slack account to Steve Does Chores at choresdad.com. I registered the domain. I set you up an email address. I assumed you would make a password to it. I guess you didn't. I then registered that account with Slack, and then I hoped you would then download said Slack app, which stands for Searchable Log of All Content and Knowledge. And I would then assume once you downloaded said app, you would then register and then look for an invite from me to chores for me to do, which I check semi-annually. Well, that date came up. I checked. No user called Steve Axtell at choresdad.gov. There were no instructions there. Everyone knows that apps are the way to share information.
I'll make an app.
You don't have to make an app.
next time.
Use Slack. Yeah. Just know that you need to make an account and then send me a list and have me confirm that. Link it to Dropbox, maybe link it to Gmail, maybe link it to Google Drive, maybe link it to OneDrive. There's a lot of different APIs we can use to continue the spread of, oh my gosh, Juan Lu is here.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, Juan Lu.
Juan Lu. Hey, buddy.
Uh-oh. We got Terry Fader here, too. Woohoo.
Terry Fader.
Oh, speaking of Terry Fader.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan and I just did a song with Terry Fader, didn't we? Yes, we did.
We did.
And you got to see this. This is great. And you probably have seen it already, but we're going to play it now. This is a song we put together, and we also shared it with some dinkies.
That's right.
A couple of these guys helped out here.
All right, let's check it out.
Oh, Steve and Ryan, we want to thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to sing with you. Are you ready, Willie? Of course, let's do this. Then let's do it. I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the thing. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I done all I can. See, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah. It's like easy. And easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. This line easy, so easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Sing it for me, baby. Why in the world would anybody wanna put chains on me? I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. But I'm not happy when I try to fake it. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy, so easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I want to be high, so high. Wanna be free to feel the things I do are alright. Just me, oh baby. Play it for me now, fellas. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Oh, that's why I'm easy, so easy. Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. Whoa, I'm easy like Sunday morning. Whoa, that's why I'm easy. Whoa, I'm easy like Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Thank you, Willie. No, thank you, Julius. Thank you, Steve and Ryan.
Oh, absolutely.
Say it again. There you go.
What a privilege to play that with Terry Theater.
That was super fun. And yeah, the Dinkies crushed the
Ryan,
gang vocals.
If you do your chores like you play a guitar, man.
You know what? If I did my chores, I couldn't play guitar like that.
Well, then don't do it. Don't do your chores anymore.
Stop. Oh,
stop doing
you
chores.
all heard it. He said stop doing chores.
Yeah, well, as long as you play like that. But I have this coupon book that you made when you were 10. I told you about this, right?
But remember, it expires after you read it.
Nope.
Anywho, fun fact, the guitar I was playing is a Duesenberg.
Yeah. Colin Diamond realized that.
He did?
Earlier today, yep.
And originally a German guitar company.
Oh, is
so
that
shout
right?
out to my German friends. Yep.
Duesenberg.
Not the same as the car company, and they have a factory in California now. But anyways, fun fact.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so fun to do.
Super fun.
And we're ready for the give. Oh no, we're ready for Performer Spotlight.
That's
tonight.
right.
Edmund Kong from Singapore is going to be. Oh, I'm going to let him tell you about.
Do you want me to throw it to Edmund?
Do it.
Let's check in.
Can't
All
wait,
right.
Can't wait.
Performer Spotlight.
Well, there's one in every generation. There comes a daughter or son, one who opens up our imaginations. Are you the one?
You are the one, Steve Axtell, one in this generation. Thank you so very much for bringing all these amazing products to life for all of us performers. Thank you for having me on this show too. My name is Edmund Kong. I come from the city and the country. of Singapore. I'm currently married to one wife. I have no kids. And that's because I've given out all my love and all my time to performing for families and children every single weekend. I'm a variety performer, and I think the best way for me to show you what I do is to show you some cool pictures. I combine clowning and comedy techniques into my comedy magic, my ventriloquism, my juggling, my man inside the giant balloon act, my balloon sculpturing, and my bubble arts. And yes, from those pictures I showed you guys earlier, you can see all the different Axtell products that I have. So right over here, you might be able to spot some puppets that are not in those photos. Generally speaking, when I'm performing for young children, especially when I'm very close to them, I like to use puppets that are smaller. The birds are a good choice. I love this too. This guy right over here, the baby dino. So I've got this in red and I've got this in blue as well. I love this duck too, right over here. So, oh, just in case you guys do not know, Axtell actually does customized puppet work. They can build your puppet and customize it. So this nice big fluffy fellow right over here has got a hang-on feature that's very similar to the Funky series. For the Magic products, I own the Magic hands-free drawing board. I've got 3 of these. Don't ask me why. And I also own this one. Yeah. Sorry, wrong way. This is the green machine. My clown teachers in Tokyo, Japan, Rodi and Gigi, has got a hilarious ball juggling routine, which I have adapted for my own show. So I introduce a hat or a helmet, and I tell the kids that it's going to help to protect my head. Yes, I know the hat doesn't fit well because I've got my headphones on. So the routine goes like this. I juggle and one of the balls ends up on the head. Ask the kids where the ball is. So what happened was that during one show, this ball, I didn't manage to catch it, and it rolled to the audience, the children who are seated. That wasn't supposed to happen, all right? So I instinctively just went out to the audience to pick up this ball, stray ball. As I went out and I bent down, one very mischievous and naughty child reached out and grabbed this ball that's on my head. And he took up the entire hat with him. I was thinking, oops, how am I supposed to get out of this situation? But that mistake was so good. Mistakes can be your friends. Everybody was laughing hilariously. Some of the kids were rolling on the ground. I was like, ooh, that's a good one. Ever since then, I have purposefully included this mistake into my show. So I would have the hat on and I'll get a child to take one of the balls off the hat. Of course, the whole hat comes off. It's very similar to a clown losing his wig purposefully, on purpose. That gets a great reaction from the audience. So yeah, mistakes can be your good friends. So what is the absolute worst nightmare a ventriloquist can have just right before his show? Well, I was at a birthday party. This is my microphone that I usually wear around my ears, around my head. So the birthday girl was very excited to see me. So she ran towards me, she tripped, and she fell. As she fell, she grabbed onto my microphone cable. By the way, she was okay, but my cable was not. So she snapped the cable into two. So you can see the head right over here. That's the cable, right? So it broke off exactly right over here. Okay. But thankfully, I had a backup headset mic. So I quickly resolved that problem. Oh, so I hope that's a good tip right over there. So for things that are absolutely critical in your show, always have a backup plan or a backup instrument. So guess what? I just received my second dose of the COVID vaccine today. Ooh. So now that I'm fully vaccinated, I look forward to traveling the world once again. Right now, I am building a show that I can do anywhere, that I can do anytime for events big and small. So to everybody who is watching this video, please invite me over to your town, your city, and your country once my show is ready.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of Performer Spotlight.
All right. Fantastic. Edmund won Clown of the Year a couple years ago, came to visit us and to tell us thank you, and he bought some more products. We went to lunch. A great time that he popped out here from Singapore.
Get this fixed.
And
your mic might be off. I can't tell.
Check. Yep. Okay.
I'm frozen, so I can't.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear that. We
okay,
are ready.
I'm back. Let me see.
All right, buddy.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Good.
My meters
Excellent.
are frozen.
Okay, we're unfrozen now.
There we go.
If we were frozen, I would sing the theme song from Frozen, but we're not. So,
nah, different vowels.
do we have a giveaway?
We do have a giveaway.
I'm excited.
All right, we're doing an extracts tonight. We have a lot of people that shared. I'm going to pull it up. All right. I'm not just going to pick my favorite like you always say.
You just get everybody in the cash, as they say. This is one of your chores. Get everybody in the cash. It's in the chore manual, page 12.
No, I do this.
So
it's not in the chore manual.
No, it is.
No.
That's, I got you. Double down on the chores. Good.
All right.
You're not only doing those chores, but also these chores that I tell you to do. Excellent. All right.
Like you always say.
I always say.
All right, I got some shares. Here we go.
All right. Okay, folks, so if you shared, your name's in the list that Ryan has put into his cache. He's going to close his eyes. I'm going to count to 5.
So I got to read this real quick.
What?
We got a couple of shares recently. One of them was Aaron Sherman.
Yeah.
And he said, Thursday night, I wish I was drinking beers and eating enchiladas by the water with Ryan and Steve.
Yay! All right.
But settling for martinis and pizzas while watching it live. Still awesome.
That
sounds good.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I see Harry, Patrick, Wally, Lee Rademacher, Yoli, and Lawrence Badani, Brian Jensen, a bunch of other people, Sheila, Brad Ray.
Slowly but surely,
yes.
all the insiders are going to make it out to visit us.
I'm waiting, man.
I think so.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Patrick Eliezer.
Hey, all right, Patrick. Congratulations.
Patrick, are you here with us?
Yes.
It could be Colin.
I think he is. Yeah.
And Abby, yes, you did share. I'm able to see everyone that shared.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you for sharing.
We appreciate it. All you have to do, Abby, is just share the feed. Yeah, share it to your timeline like you did. And if Colin or Patrick is not here, I may have to pick someone else. But
Abby
I bet
may
you
have a chance. Abby may have a chance.
I bet you Colin's here. Eliezer, calling all Eliezers.
Ollie Eliezers.
Eliezer free.
Actually, it has to be the Patrick account, that one. So whoever's on it, using it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Abby, it doesn't always say sharer. I don't know exactly
Okay, Patrick,
why.
1,
but I'm able
2,
to see the list of sharers.
3, 4.
Patrick, he
5,
shared it not too long ago, so
6,
give him a second.
7.
But I may have to go to the next
8,
one, right?
9, 10. I gave him 10 seconds. I think we should go on.
All right, Patrick
All right,
/ Colin, we may be moving on. Let me
Okay.
refresh my cache because a couple more people might have shared.
All right.
You never know.
Brian's making predictions now.
Don't.
No, this is legit. Ryan does not know who he's picking. He's got his. I could show you what he's doing. He's. But I don't know how I would do that. Turn my camera around? No, wouldn't work. All right.
Okay, let me pull up the list again.
All right, get him there.
Comments.
Okay, super exciting that so many of you are here. We have a lot of the insiders, of course, that were watching from Van Haven have gone to the last show, and so they're there watching a ventriloquist show, and had to leave us, like Al Getler and others. All right, here we go.
Harry Stedman, I see you shared it, brother. You don't worry.
He says you have a favorite cache list.
I don't.
No,
Aragorn shared. No, everyone.
That's why it takes so long to get it loaded. Are you ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get back to my list. I had to pop over. I do see that Harry shared it.
All right.
Yeah. Let me get to the bottom because.
Okay. Read a few names just so people know.
Wad Sheik Glank, if I'm saying that right, from Germany. Rob
Wojcik,
Myers, Harry Stedman.
All right. Good.
Harry was also one of the first sharers. That's awesome. Shayna Martin, Mike Guthrie, Brad. He said today is the day. Brad Ray. Wally Hiltz, Reiner.
All right. Close your eyes, scrub it up and down so you don't know where you're at. You're disoriented. Oh, are you dizzy? I'm going to spin your chair.
You give me directions.
I'm going to spin your chair. Okay, here we go.
Up.
Down, 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 up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, 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 down. 5, 4, 3, 2, there.
Oh my gosh, Joe Bilbo.
Joe Bilbo. All right.
Did he sign off though?
He has to be here to win.
Joe Bilbo. He always says he never wins.
He says he goes, I have to go to bed.
Joe Bilbo, don't go to bed.
See? Right.
If not, I may have to just pick an honorary Brit, Harry Stedman. Are you here with us, Joe Bilbo?
That wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be fair. I won't. I'll go back to the list. I'm trying to see Joe's last comment with us.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
I see a mug on the shelf, but that doesn't count for Joe being
Joe Bilbo is here.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. So, Joe.
Scuba Dava Joe.
You'll get to pick out an Axtrax, and this could be one that you use with your platypus there in the UK on a...
Thank you, Brian, for saying it. Yeah, the comments come in slightly late, so thank you, everyone, for confirming that.
Thank you. All right.
We got Scuba Java Joe. Steve, what would you recommend for the platypi?
Well, platypus, but there's a platypus. We have the whole platypus routine, which is there.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. With the song, the platypus song is there. Joe, I would recommend that. Since you, that's how
right.
Joe actually came to me.
YouTube, that's right.
2008.
And Joe said, I was thinking the platypus.
When the platypus song came out. Yep.
Well, Joe, we will send you a download.
Yep.
Of the platypus Axtrax.
I'm a platypus.
And Steve, I don't think you knew this.
What?
Did you know that Axtrax are great because if you're not a ventriloquist like moi, you can have music in a character's voice and play the routine from an iPhone, probably not a Droid because of technical problems, but from any sound system, you can play a routine. It has bumper music and maybe a song, sound effects, and also the character's voice. You don't have to be a ventriloquist. So, for instance, I can go to my kids' class. I'm not a ventriloquist. I can turn on one of our 50 Axtrax.
That's great. When are you going to do this, Ryan?
I got to do chores, man. I got a lot of chores building up. But that's what's great about Axtrax. So check them out at axtell.com.
That's right.
/Axtrax.
Fantastic.
And that's that. So Joe, we'll hook you up with that download. And reminder to join our mailing list if you haven't signed up. As I mentioned before, Steve and I have been putting together kind of a new strategy and flow of content that we'll be releasing to everybody. And if you haven't joined yet, we have a great little PDF download you can snag called 3 Ways to Improve as a Performer. It's a list that we've been using in-house, and we kind of put it together as just a free guide to help anyone on their journey of being a performer and entertainer.
That's right.
So,
good stuff.
hop over to axtell.com, scroll down. There's a little subscribe form, and we'll send that to you.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us tonight. Want to remind you that we do consulting. We write songs and routines for you, and we can put a show. We can punch it up to the next level for you. So if you'd like that,
that's right.
Give us a call at.
Well, you can hit our PO box.
What's that?
Just hit our PO box. Send us mails. All the mail about we love your transitions. Also, we want consulting. Steve, speaking of,
yes,
do you know who we have next week?
Actually, I do. He worked for the Muppets. He worked for the Dark Crystal.
Okay.
He worked on Labyrinth. He worked in the most incredible shows ever, and his name is